Now let's settle for our stories in detail. And the Ministry of Youth and Sports held a consultative meeting with sports federations in the country to put together a document that will enhance the governance of sports in the country. My colleague Victor Achutamaklo was there and has details in this report.
The Ministry of Sports and Recreation has just concluded a day's stakeholder engagements for the heads of the various sports federations in the country. Monday's exercise, which was chaired by the Sector Minister, the Honorable Kofi Adams, was also attended by the Director General of the National Sports Authority, Yaw Ampofo-Ankra, and his counterpart from the Ghana Education Service, Professor Ernest Kofi Davis. Speaking on the theme of re-engineering sports for national development, the NSA boss, Yaw Ampofo-Ankra, urged the various federations to flee from litigation, given its implications on corporate supports.
So this is what is arm wrestling, established a few years ago by one gentleman, expanded across Ghana, moving across Africa. This gentleman is now the president of African Arm Wrestling. He's also the vice president of World Arm Wrestling. This looks like something I would put my $1 million in investing. But if there's negativity around it, arm wrestling is in court, arm wrestling is being investigated for whatever, potential sponsors would back off.
Meanwhile, the newly elected president of the Ghana Olympic Committee, Richard Akpokavi, also appealed to the sector ministry to review its revenue allocation formula for the various federations, urging them to consider the federations who provide better return on investments.
Performance, okay, this is what you did in the last quadrennial Olympic Games. Your target was to win a medal, you didn't win a medal, so that's a problem. You won a medal, so what do we do to support you? So they distributed it over the period. Different amounts for different sports, depending upon performance, depending upon hard work and everything. There are two sports that have constantly been at the Olympics. And in fact, those two sports have won medals for us at the Olympics and Commonwealth Games more than any other sport. Boxing, athletics. At the last Olympics, the high jump, she couldn't make it to the final. Her record in Ghana is 1.97, African record. That's what she holds. But she couldn't. With that jump, she would have won a medal at the Olympics. Why didn't she win? Maybe she needs more support. What can we do to support her? So we know that for someone like Rosie Yeboah, we should start planning now, so that she doesn't have any problem with medical, she doesn't have any problem with coaching support. If she gets injured, she knows that she has support. Competition, she has to do 3-4 competitions a year. How is she going to attend? Who's going to pay for her accommodation there, her air ticket? Assured. Then when Rosie Yeboah goes to sleep, all she needs to know is that I have to train. So that in 4 years' time, we can tell Rosie Yeboah, we have invested in you.
At the end of Monday's events, the chairman for the occasion, the Honorable Kofi Adams, urged the various federation heads to ensure that all the issues discussed inform a renewal of mindsets.
But it is important for all of us to pay particular attention to the engagement. I won't call it presentation, because most times when we use presentation, then we close our minds that I already know this, I already know that. We need to learn from each other the best ways of doing things and allowing our sports to grow.
Ghana's Black Satellites secured a 1-0 win against Senegal on March Day 2 of the ongoing Under-20 African Cup of Nations in Egypt. The win means the Black Satellites have now got 4 points and could stand a chance of qualifying to the next phase of the competition after their last run of matches that will be happening on Thursday against Central African Republic.
And Mr. Hambaba blows the whistle. It's Ghana who get on the offensive, coming in first. It's spread out wide to the number 10. He's in the box, cutting onto his left foot. So he goes away from it. It's going to be shot from distance. It's a second shot on target. That was from the foot of Daouda Diong. But Jerry Afriyie, can he be an assister tonight? He is! Jerry Afriyie gets the assist. Beautiful pass. Oh, it's a shame because Senegal give it away in their own half, and the Blacks to be alert. Those passes behind the back. Oh, it's for Ibrahima Dieng. Can he get the best of his keeper? It's a pity the shot goes above and beyond the target. He did so well to tuck himself. Ball searching by Yaya Diem, who gets the best, and maybe second group match. They have 7 wins. Oh, this time they might go into the back of the net. It doesn't. Can it be? Oh, it's a lovely dribble. Oh, didn't. Can Senegal equalize in the dying minutes of this first half? Here's Thiam, the goal. We know he has goals in him. Gives it out wide. And that time it was Clayton Dondi, the substitute, getting involved. The supporters of Ghana still so faithful. Oh, could this be? What a tackle. Is that another game-saving? Ibrahim Dieng, who's nicknamed Pauleta for his clinical finishing. That would have hit the back of the net. For that chance to be created out of what seemed like a non-threatening cross. There's 3 players around the ball. It's shot on target. Have managed this victory with perfection. They've broken the
opponents, DR Congo and Central African Republic, were also locked on in the other game, and it was DR Congo that secured all the maximum points.
So the referee, right, yellow and red strip already on the defensive here. First shot, and Soko with a rather nervous clearance, which didn't go that far. And it's all scrambled, but not clear for the DRC, and they are punished. Rafael Yakoma Zabakamada opens the scoring early on for the CAR. Sent forwards towards Talassi. Got his head to it, couldn't knock it down for his captain. Has won it back though. More left. It's into a good area. But he is denied on the rebound though. It's slotted home by Noah Makanza of the under-20 CAR team in July last year, replacing Sebastian Ngato, who was promoted to the senior team. His side having to do some defending here, and it's going to be turned in on the rebound. And it's Noah Makanza again. He was the first to the loose ball after the penalty. These are of their own, but are up against it here. Unfortunate that was a little heavy. Nutu's got there. It's 3-1. And it's Samuel Ntanda with a header. Again, the same combination. And Kandila sends the ball towards Makanza, who's on a hat-trick. He ran down a blind alley. And now will be beaten to the ball by the speed of Matobo. Waits for reinforcements to arrive. And he was the dice for a consolation in the second half.
Means that DR Congo, they sit at the top of the group with 4 points, followed by Ghana, who have also got 4 points, and Central African Republic, they are rooted at the foot of that group, and then Senegal, that's it, 3rd place on the table. Now, let's take you to England and bring you the story about how Alexander-Arnold, a Liverpool right-back, has announced his departure from the club at the end of the season.
Okay. After 20 years at Liverpool Football Club, I'll be leaving at the end of the season. I think the decision for me is personal. To change environment, to challenge myself elsewhere. It's not about wanting to find something better. It's about me and my personal journey as a player. And I feel like now is the right time for me to go and experience that. People won't be happy with the decision, but it's something that I feel like I need to do on my journey and my career.
It's Alexander-Arnold! Oh, what a moment! The teenager!
The times that I've had here, the memories, the special moments are and will always be some of the best moments I'll have in my life, and memories that will live with me forever. And I'm eternally grateful to everyone who's helped me along the way. Being able to sit here now as a 2-time Premier League champion, for the club that I grew up loving. It's a great end to the story for me.
Now Alexander-Arnold, and he scored!
Of course, it's very emotional for me. It's all I've ever known. It's everything I've ever wanted to do, dreamed of as a kid. Yeah, it's just very emotional, if I'm honest, because the club, the city, the fans, the people have given me things that I could never have dreamt of in my wildest dreams. It's, you know, a journey that I've lived through that millions of people will dream of doing it, and I've been lucky enough to have been able to experience it. I'll never forget it, and I can't thank everyone enough for the support, the belief, the amazing moments we've had.
It's another stellar moment from Trent Alexander-Arnold.
The love I have.
Let's talk about UEFA Champions League football. The second leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-final ties is happening later tonight. The Joy Sports team will be at the Heritage Craft Brewery for the second leg between Inter Milan and Barcelona. This game ended 3-3 in the first leg when we were at HR Residence inside Dan Soman. And later today, join us at the Heritage Craft Brewery at A&C Corner for this blockbuster encounter. 6-goal thriller in the first leg. Who goes through to the final of the competition? Will it be Inter Milan or Barcelona? And tomorrow, PSG comes up against Arsenal. It is another big one. PSG have got a 1-goal advantage, having won the first leg at the Arsenal Stadium. And Mikel Arteta believes that he and his boys are still in position to secure a ticket to the final of the competition for the first time since 2006. The Joy Sports team will be at the Lennox Bar and Restaurant at Atlantic Tower, the airport city. So please join us there as well for the PSG versus Arsenal game on Wednesday. We'll have commentary of these matches on His 103.9 FM and also on Joy 99.7 FM. Let's connect, let's have fun, let's enjoy football. And make sure you follow us on all our social media pages and read our stories on the My Joy Online website to be abreast of all the things that are happening locally and internationally in terms of sports. That's your sports for now. Head on to myjoyonline.com and read some more sports stories. We appreciate your time.